So, hi, hello, and welcome to. I really have to think because I don't even know what month we are in anymore. November's TBR. Days just fly by, and But so far, it's been fine to pick up, books from a jar and just so if you haven't seen anything of me before, basically I used to have a bingo board, but I am currently revamping and doing a little bit different. So for the remainder of the year I will be doing a TBR jar, or like prompt jar, but I also pick up 5 of my books from this jar over here, which are all my own books. Let's just say we don't have that many left, which is great. So, are there any books that I need to have on my shelf? No. Just because, I always have like a Elise cover book. However, I feel like those are books that I really want to read, so I pick them up. And I mean, 10 books are... I want to say that I usually read more than 10 and 15. So far I have been able to get all the books on that I pick up from the jar over to my TBR, like the prompts that I pick up. So that is really great. Now, basically the prompts, I only pick prompts, choose prompts that actually fit for a book on my TBR, just like physical TBR, just because I want to be able to have almost every single book done by the time the year is over. And so far we are doing really well on that, and I don't think there will be a lot of books left when the year is done, which is great. And so I mean, the books that I pick out for this is not the only books that I usually read within the month. So I have audiobooks, I have ebooks. Like, I have since September tried to basically have a rule to myself that I listen to 2 hours of an audiobook, read 200 physical pages, and then 50 pages of an audiobook. No, not an audiobook, an ebook. Just to be able to roll as many books as I can within a day. So I usually spend a lot of time reading, but in August I kind of stopped. And from September on I was just like, we need to do this, so I actually am able to start up reading again and read for fun. Because as you have seen for a lot of videos that you will, if you have seen any videos, I usually don't do a lot of weekly vlogs anymore, just because I want to read for fun. I don't want to read for, like, I read this for this video, like for this week, because I get slumpy, like, when the time comes, and I don't want to be that. But let's pick out the 5 books here. Now, there are some sequels that are on here, so I won't be picking any like sequels that I'm not up to. I can definitely read if I pick up something that is not like the first in a series or a second where I am at, I'll read that. That didn't make sense. A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I'll pick up the 5 and then we will get the books. So that's really great because I really need to read that book while still, being in that. I mean, I have been thinking of reading that one for such a long time, and I just never got into it. Never Fade. Oh, I started this and never finished it because I let's just say I don't know if I will continue on with this series, because I am struggling to get through the next one, which is Never Fade. Emma. I have read Emma. So I mean, sometimes the books I have picked for something else will be on here, obviously, because I don't go through this. So some of them might be books that I have read, and then I will just put them out, you know. The Toll, that is the next in a series, and I need to read Thunderhead first. Muse of Nightmares. Muse of Nightmares I read last or this month, as I'm filming this month. The Rig. Ooh, okay, that's quite a long book, but I haven't had that on my TBR forever. And to be honest, no clue what it's about. That was the third one. The Diviners. Okay, that is something I am terrified of reading, because I am kind of terrified of not liking it, so yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to pick on the bottom. A Percy Jackson. So, I mean, the reason why I can start with the Diviners and everything is that these are shorter series. A Percy Jackson is so long that I don't want to start it this year and then, you know, not being able to continue on with it. So I want to, when I pick up Percy Jackson, actually be able to, you know, continue on with this series. And I don't feel like I can do that right now. That's why I haven't read Percy Jackson yet. And that is why I am just putting it out and not reading it this month either. Because I just feel like I need to be on where I can basically, you know, continuously read this. And I just feel like when I pick it up, I will probably have bought like the second book, so I am always like ahead. Does that make sense? I don't know. Wonder Woman. Okay, that was the last one. Just put these two back. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the books and then yeah. Okay, so here are the 5 books that are picked out for here. Now, will they fit on here? I don't really know. So the reason, I have to say, the reason why I pick out 5 from that jar is basically to have a start. Just because I could have picked these up from here, but sometimes I just don't. And yeah. And yeah, so basically we have Wonder Woman. I mean, this one would have needed a really like specific prompt for me to pick it up, so that's great. The Rig is something that I can put on my TBR and just never get to, so Never Fade. If I hadn't picked this up, I would have never put it on any TBRs, because I got 169 pages in. I need to restart this, but I would have never picked it up again if it were for me. A Court of Wings and Ruin, I got 200 pages into and I didn't continue on. Is it good? Do I like it? Yes, I do, but I just didn't get to it, so. And the Diviners, this is something that I kind of don't pick up, so yeah. And then I also like that if I am not able to, you know, get these on the TBR, they are on the TBR, and yeah. It's just something I do to make it easier for myself or harder. It really depends. Okay, so first prompt. Newest book on shelf. Ooh. I don't know. This is really difficult because I usually like buy books or not buy books, and yeah. But probably it will be a Alice Kova book. So yeah, probably an Alice Kova book of some kind. I don't even know where I'm up to. with anything. So this is the only one that I can find laying around here. This is an Elise cover book. Now, we're not even on this one. I have read this one, but we are on something. I think it might be. We are probably on. Yeah. We are on the Loom Saga, right? Yes. Yes, I am terrible at remembering what the name of it is, but I can't... I probably have taken it somewhere. But yeah, the Loom Saga. So for November is the Rebels of Gold. So that will probably be the newest book on my shelf, because I will buy that one. So I'm just gonna use this one as a substitute for it. So if you have seen, I am on like the verge of moving downstairs, and yeah, I pre-filmed this just so I am able to know what I am going to read, so it will be easier for me. But yeah, so, and just because then I know what books I need to have somewhere that I know where they are for that month. So does that make sense? I don't know. Let's pick out the second prompt. This one. Fae books. Okay, so Fae. Is this one Fae? I think it's Fae, right? Yeah, something in those lines. So Fae, yeah, I think it's Fae. So this one fits perfectly for a Fae book. So this one. How great. We got one of them on there at least. Will I get anyone else? I don't really know. Okay, this one. A book with more than 500 pages. Okay, so why don't we go right into the rig and see how many pages this one is. 615 pages, so this one fits. So we are going to pick that one for that prompt. Okay, the next one. This one. Okay. 0 to Hero. Probably this one. 0 to Hero. I mean, Wonder Woman. I have seen Wonder Woman. So I know that she is kind of a nothing. You know, just this person who lives on... Does she live on an island? I think so. But basically she becomes a hero. So I'm gonna say this one. 0 to Hero. Sometimes I get really good prompts that really fits everything. Okay, so... fifth one. This one. Disability. I don't think any one of those fits. I think I do have one. The only thing that I can think of that has some sort of, maybe not disability, but some sort of in those lines is this one. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. Just because it sounds like she might have something. So, I think this is the closest one that we will get to, with some sort of representation of something. I just have heard. This one was on... I just searched for, you know... I don't know if it was disability or mental health. Maybe it was mental health, but I think this is the closest one that we will get to, with some sort of, yeah. So now I don't know what. It just seems like she has good and bad days. So let's just go with this one. Okay, so 5. Yes, so this will be the 6th one. Okay, here we go. Recommended on YouTube. I know a lot of people love this book, The Diviners. That's why I picked it up in the first place. So let's go with The Diviners. Because it's rather this one. I mean, I do have other ones, but I have heard people talk about this, people loving it, and I just really want to see if this is a series I will continue on or stop. Okay, so prompt 7. This one, treat your shelf. Okay, so just a something of something. To that one, I don't really know what I am going to pick up, because it's a treat yourself. So I don't really know what to do with this. Just, you know, I will buy a book. So yeah, to what book? I don't really know. So let's just pick number 8. Okay, here we go. Thriller with a kidnapping missing person trope. I don't think I have anything. Like, really, I don't think I have any thrillers left on my shelf. So let's just do number 8 again. A book with bad reviews. I don't really know what to pick. This one, because a lot of people love the first one, go to the second one and they hate it. Number 9. It's just, sometimes they get stuck together, so this one, just got 2. Okay, this one. Book matches my outfit. Currently wearing something yellow. I don't have anything yellow. I mean, at all. So let's just put it back, and then maybe we'll have on something else. Probably not. Oh, but okay, let's do number 9 again. Trope you hate. This one is really difficult to know what kind of trope is in here. It's really difficult to know what kind of trope is in a book. At least the ones that I have left, I don't really know what tropes are in there. So let's do another try on the next one. Okay. MC themed. I don't have any motorcycle romances or any motorcycle themed at all on my shelf anymore. Like, that I haven't read. I mean, I have books. Let's try another one. Okay. Book that starts with the first letter of the month. So, N. Do I have anything on N? D, B, L, F, I, C, C, W, S. That was all the books that I had. I don't have that many books left, but none on N. That's really crazy. So apparently that one doesn't fit either. So let's pick number 9 again. Backlist. That's easy. So, backlist. What to pick for this? Okay, let's just pick one that I have been really wanting to read, and that is Fangirl. So, we'll be putting this for backlist. Okay, so for the 10th and final one, this one. A book published this year. I don't have anyone on my shelf that is published this year, because we are only doing on my shelf, so that is... Okay. Scroll on GoodReads. This one is going to be really difficult to find one that I own that is on GoodReads as well, because all of these are really old, so none of... I don't think anyone will be reading anything. I mean, that will take me forever, and I don't feel like doing that forever, so let's just pick another one and just put it back for next year. Out of comfort zone. I think I have one book that might be out of my comfort zone. So, for the one out of my comfort zone, Vox. Because it's just something that I really wanted to read, and now, yeah, I'm just scared. That was that. So, this is my TBR for this year. I almost said for November. Now we are missing one because of the Treat Yourself. And that's fine, you know. It's not that big. Even though, I mean, it's big. But it's not that bad. I don't really know how many books are on there, but like how many pages are on there. But it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it has looked worse.